Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's get stuck into a few chats. We're doing the live stream tonight, so I suggest you join. Links in the description below for the Patreon. Remember, it's all in the space of this last week. I warned about the dump. I prepared everybody for what's likely to be the V-shaped recovery. And now we're getting ready for the continuation. So it was all there, and that was just the free stuff that you get off YouTube. Imagine if you were there on the Patreon live streams. If you're only paying £7.50 a month, you get to ask me questions about individual altcoins and any stuff you want. Who knows what sort of edge you might have. You might not have any edge at all, because I am at the same time still just a normal man. Right, let's get stuck in. So Bitcoin itself floating above the 10 exponential with no real sort of loss of momentum really, based on the daily. We've even got one drive of hidden bullish divergence actually, so it's above all moving averages. That's the most important thing. And if you take it to the weekly, obviously we recognise that there is bearish divergence over here. The money flow index is taking a bit of a nosedive, but we're still well in the comfort zone of the trend signal that took place like almost 2 months ago, which I highlighted when everybody thought it was going to keep going down. I was saying no, these signals are really good signals, and this signal suggests continuation to the upside for a longer period of time. It turned out to be an appropriate thing to say, really, wasn't it? It was. Right, so Ethereum continuing to bust through, which is good for alts and good for the dominance chart, no doubt. We'll have a look at that shortly. So at the moment, we've actually had the breakout last week and now the retest this week and the continuation so far. It is Sunday as well, which means a close today is an important close. It will decide whether or not it wants to continue to 4,000 and then fulfill the measured move, which is 7,000 between now and whenever. Now, let's just have a little bit of a rain check. The money flow index is at 87.5. Normally we talk about 95 being the kind of a toppy area, or an area where you might want to start thinking about exiting positions or limiting positions. So we're getting close to that area. We're not there yet though, but we are getting close to that area. And we all know how quick alts and crypto can move. And this is the thing I was trying to get people to reflect on, you know, when we're either pumping or dumping. I say, look, you forget what it was like when it was red, or you forget what it was like when it was green. Okay, you get so used to a certain trend of, that it's impossible to imagine what it'll be like when it finally turns around. Oh, this is horrible, this is devastating, oh, this is never ending, it's 65% down, it's never going to shoot back. Whoa, that was quick, wasn't it? 171, oh, that's impressive. So all I'm saying is that, I think it can do this. I'm not saying it will, I'm saying I think it can. The measured move isn't just a hopium move, that's measured from the mouth of the symmetrical triangle that we're consolidating within, which we might even be looking at breaking out of now. And that gives you the $7,000 target. And that could happen relatively quick, a couple of weeks. If you actually think about it, it's only 100% move from where we are right now. And in crypto in crypto terms, it's pretty easy, isn't it? 100% pump, Have that for breakfast. Right, so let's have a look what's next on the old list. XRP on the old weekly, trend signal in play, but bearish divergence also in play. Look, I like this, I like it, I predicted it, and I am rolling in it. But, it did need to chill out a little bit, and it's hit the center of a Bollinger Band now, which I think is a good enough place for it to bounce and recover from. I made a video last night, actually, I don't normally do, about Atom. Nobody watches it, obviously, because nobody wants coins that aren't pumping immediately. But, I suggest that those are the sort of things you do look at, because, this one's done all right. From when we said it was going to break out of this triangle, first time in 5 years, you're going to get a big move, a sustained move. Yeah, right, what are you talking about? Bang! And it's holding its price really well. Now, XRP obviously is great. In hindsight, if you could go back in time and buy it at those low prices, you can't really. I don't really feel comfortable saying that this is a good place to buy, when the best thing you'll be looking for would be like 100 or 200% move from here. And again, that'd be a lot to ask, because it's already gone up significantly. I'm pretty sure it will continue to go up anyway. But you may well look at the other coins, the ones that are showing big, really good sort of bottoming signals with momentum that is turning around from low areas. So I made that video yesterday. You should watch it. And this is what we should be tuning into the live streams for, about. Not just chasing any old little micro cap crappy coin, but looking at the big picture of some of these top caps, really. Let's face it, top caps, medium caps, that are showing signs of huge reversal. And if we are moving into an age of utility in crypto, which, yeah, might be the case, then these are the things that you should be looking at, you know? It's almost giving stock market vibes, and you know, if we're talking about crypto of utility, we're not talking about stinky meme coins. We're talking about coins that have either gone through the SEC system or evaded it altogether. We've got ones that are being adopted by multiple different businesses on a variety of different levels. These are the sort of things we're thinking about. And again, I'm not here to talk about fundamentals, absolutely not, but I have generally always stuck myself well within the top 50 altcoins, never really deviate from that, for more or less that reason. I don't want to be rug pulled. I don't trust a lot of crypto at all. Right, so to be honest, this is just me waffling on now, and you don't need to hear that. So I'm just going to leave it with you there. But long story short, I talked about the dump. We got the dump. I talked about the V-shaped recovery and continuation, and now we're getting that. It's no big surprise. It's pretty much exactly what I expected. Let's face it, it is. Go back on Monday, I talk about the 20 to 25 to 30% pullback in crypto, which people didn't like. Some people were okay with it because they recognised what I was saying. Then I said, this is not the end. This is a bounce from here. This is a big pullback in the context of a larger bull market. This is normal. This is standard. Big moves up, big moves down. Big moves up, big moves down. The stock market is okay. So I believe crypto is just doing its own thing, which is good because this is what it wants to do. We need to let it do it. Now it's doing it. So hopefully there was no shakeout there. There will be one day, a peak form, and it will be happening reasonably soon. But at the moment, we're looking for new highs on all of these charts, new local highs at least, if not new all-time highs on some of these charts. Sit back, enjoy the ride, relax, make some money. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.